evening. How are we? Have we had a good Saturday? What's the weather been like? We've been overcast here. It's been windy. And we had sort of like a light shower. Nothing really much to write home about. So let us know what the weather was like where you are. And if you managed to get out and do what you wanted to do, let us know. Because you know me, I am just nosy for sure. Just like to know if everybody has had a good day. I would get too much out, not enough. So yeah, let us know what you've been doing. I have been doing my video, so I've managed to get my video. I've just got to edit it now and do the voiceover. But I was blown away. The amount of art bits that Vicky had sent me was absolutely amazing. So lucky enough, you'll see from the video when it goes up, because I videoed as I'm unpacking the package, and I'm glad that she actually labelled the ones for the collaboration, because I would have thought, well, what do I use? There's so much here, I can't just do 5 nails out of this lot, where, you know. But lucky enough, she put for collaboration on the packet that I meant to use, so that was okay. And we had quite some good bits in there actually. Some bits that I haven't got in my nail art. What was it? Nail art what? I've forgotten the word. Collection. So I got a few things that I haven't got, so that was nice of her. So yeah. So she's doing her video tomorrow, and then we are going to get them uploaded onto YouTube. So as soon as they're loaded onto YouTube, I will drop them on here on my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Threads, X. Is that all the sites I'm on? Yeah, I think that's all the sites I'm on. So I will be sharing it to all the sites. So wherever you're watching this video, rest assured that you will get to see the video if you want to watch it, of course. So yeah, it was great fun doing the collaboration. So yeah. And once I got into the flow, because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do at first, but then when I got into the flow of, you know, getting into my head what I was going to do with the nails, with the bits, the arty bits, it just sort of like fell into place. So that was nice. And the only thing is, I think I was up there, I think I was in my nail room for about 3 hours this afternoon. So I think I went up there about 2, and I didn't come out until about 5. And I kept stopping and pausing and restarting the recording, so I've got quite a bit of material to go through to edit out what, no doubt I'm probably out of shot on some of it, because I've got one of those little neck brace things that you can actually attach your phone to. The trouble is the phone sits right here, and it actually blocks the view of me actually doing my nails, so I try to look over my phone and end up being out of shot, because I tend to put my hands too far forward and I have to sort of keep my elbows to my side, so that I'm actually, I'll use this empty case, so you can imagine I'm filming with my phone like this here, so it's pointing down, directly down here, so if I reach out, everything is out of shot. So I've got some editing to do to make sure that that's all good, and chop out what is out of focus, what is, you know, cut off. But I think the majority of it is good. And then I've got to do a little bit of voiceover with it as well, add a bit of music, and then Vicky will send me the thumbnail to put on the beginning of the video, and then I'll upload it to YouTube unlisted, and then she'll do the, because she's obviously more technical minded than I am, the link to pair them up as a collaboration on YouTube. So yeah, so all exciting, all good stuff. So yeah, I must admit I do love twinkling with nail art bits and doing different things. So so if you ever see a design that you think is good, then you want to see whether it can be transferred onto a nail art, send me the picture over in my inbox, because I would love to see if I can recreate that on some tips, and then send it back to you and say, what do you think of this? Because I do love challenging myself, because I don't think of myself as being arty, which is silly, because I should, because you know I have got a flair for it. But you know, sometimes you just don't think of yourself in that way. So yeah. So yes, I've had fun in my nail room, getting my mojo back in a way by doing this collaboration with Vicky. So yeah, so if you want to see the other collabs, there's 2 other collabs that we've done together. If you go onto my Linktree, you will see a link for my YouTube channel. You can click on that, and then you can go through and click on my videos, and you'll see the collab videos there with Vicky as well. So you can go and have a look at the other 2 that we have done so far to date. So yeah, I love it. Right, so I'm doing my skincare. Tomorrow is self-care Sunday. So let us know in the comments, guys, if you do dodo, the big dodos grow out there. Let's know if you do any self-care, self-love on a particular day of the week, or if you don't, why not? Why do you not do yourself a little bit of self-love, self-care? You know, when people first said that to me, self-care, self-love, I thought it was a gimmick in a way, that you'd have to do something that costs money, where in fact it's complete opposite. Self-care, self-love is basically taking time out for you, for yourself, whether that's go for a walk, curl up with a good book, listen to a podcast, listen to some music, have a long soak in the bath. You know, if you don't get a chance to have a soak in the bath, have a soak in the bath. Basically, self-care, self-love is doing something that actually makes you happy, and it's for you. It's not for anybody else. It's not for your partner. It's not for your children. It's not for your grandchildren. It's not for your friends. For you. That's what self-care, self-love is, guys. So let us know in the comments if you do. See, I'm doing it again. Do. Let us know in the comments if you do any self-care, self-love for yourself. Because it's true what they say. How can you give love to others if you can't give it to yourself? And people come and go in your life. Family members come and go. Children come and go. Friends come and go. Parents go. The one person that you are with for your entire life is you. So isn't it about time you give her, or him, if you're watching, some self-care, self-love? And men can do it as well. Because I know a few men, a few blokes who beat themselves up about their appearance, that they're overweight or they're getting on in years. But instead of being horrible to themselves, they should give themselves self-care, self-love, because it all starts with you inside that radiates out. And if you can love yourself and care for yourself and give yourself and be your number one cheerleader, then you are going to help others, because your mindset will shift, your positivity will shift. And if you can go out feeling confident and radiant and happy with yourself, that is a light that is going to attract other people to you, who are going to love seeing you like that, who are going to benefit from you being that bright, from being that happy, that positive. Believe me, it is a knock-on effect, without a doubt. I'm actually seeing some comments. Hi Jodie. Hi Boo. So true. Yes, it is so true, Jodie. So yeah, so Sunday is the day, though I do give myself a little bit of self-love, self-care, probably every single day, because I don't do what I used to do. And that's when I used to take, you know, very rarely want to look in the mirror, but now I do. But I don't look in the mirror, and I don't look at my imperfections, and I don't say to myself, oh, come on, you're ugly, you're too old, you're getting on your years, you can't do that, you're too fat, you're this, you're that. Instead of putting myself down, I now cheer myself on. So in a way, I am my biggest cheerleader for me. And that's what you should be for you, your biggest cheerleader. Instead of being in the mirror, putting yourself down, looking at all your imperfections and what you don't like about your body, what you don't like about your face, instead of finding those faults, find the positive ones. I look in the mirror now, I don't look at myself and think, oh God, girl, you're getting on, you're getting old. I look in the mirror now and go, damn girl, your skin looks lovely, what are you doing? That is the difference, because I know that with my skincare, I'm taking care of my skin, and it makes me feel more confident to go out in the world, barefaced, no makeup on, not hiding away, not thinking to myself, I'm getting old, because at the end of the day, it's what up here and in your heart that counts. And if you don't feel old, why should you act old? So if you agree with me with that, hit that heart button. Hit that heart button, guys. If you agree with what I've just said, that we should all be our biggest cheerleader. In fact, if you go Mel Robbins, she's got her 5-second rule book that I've read, but she's also got one, something about habit. I can't remember the full title, something habit. That's the one that you should be reading as well, because that is about loving yourself, cheering yourself on. Because I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago now, she said that every morning we should all stand in front of the mirror before we do anything else. When we got out of bed, first thing in the morning, got out of bed, stand in front of your mirror and high-five yourself, because you are your biggest cheerleader. And that's what we all should be doing, is cheering ourselves on, not putting ourselves down, not finding our imperfections, not finding our faults with our bodies, but embracing who we are and loving ourselves for who we are, being 100% authentic to ourselves. So if you agree with that, hit the heart button, guys. I've got my glasses back on, Jodie, because I can't see. Honestly, the writing's so small. I always say you are who you are for a reason, and everyone beautiful in their own way. Exactly, Jodie. Exactly. If everybody stopped being nasty to everybody and putting everybody down, and instead being the opposite and showing love and caring and compassion, the world will be a better place, for sure. But you know what? It all starts with us. Looking at ourselves in the mirror and being our biggest cheerleader and giving ourselves the biggest love and hugs to ourselves, because that's where it all starts. Because if you are loving yourself and loving life, then you are going to radiate that out from you, and that's going to be a knock. It's going to be like a ripple. It's going to be a knock-on effect that you are going to come across people who are going to be feeling down, feeling like you used to feel, and you're going to be able to radiate some of that positivity for them, that they can start looking at themselves, they can start looking in the mirror and being their biggest cheerleader too, because that's what we all need in this world. Definitely, yes, definitely. Right, that's my skincare done, guys. So yeah, I will let you know when the video is being uploaded for my now collaboration. It's going to be called Friend Swap, because obviously Vicky has sent me some arty nail art bits. I've sent her some nail art bits, and we come up with a design from those bits that we've been sent to each other. So I've done mine, I've got it pictured, but I'm not showing you now until it goes live on YouTube. As I said, if you want to see the other two collaborations that I've done with Vicky, they are on my YouTube channel. As I said, you can find my YouTube link in my Linktree. Just scroll down, there's a direct link to my YouTube. And if you do go on my YouTube and you do watch any of my videos, make sure you give me the thumbs up on the videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because it really does help me and gives me that encouragement to carry on putting content out there, because my YouTube is a bit of everything. It's makeup, it's skincare, it's my fitness, it's my nails, you know, it's everything. Even my inspiration cards that I do every day goes on YouTube as well. So it's a mixed bag on YouTube. So if you haven't already started seeing my YouTube channel, then by all means go and have a look. And as I said, if you do come across any of the videos that really resonate with you, give them a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that little bell notification if you do just sign up, subscribe to my channel, because that way you'll get notified when I do upload, which is every day on there. So yeah, right, I'm going to take my gummies. If you want to know more about our gummies, guys, because this is love from the inside. These gummies have got ingredients that are going to help to promote your hair, your skin and your nails. So if you've got brittle hair, brittle nails, they're going to help with the ingredients in there. If your skin is feeling a bit dull, it's going to help with your skin as well. So these are all round, and they are vegan. They are free from artificial colorants and synthetic ingredients, natural ingredients, mango citrus flavour, free from major allergens, and they're vegan as well, guys, because they contain no gluten in here and no gelatin, and they've got no dairy, nuts, shellfish or anything like that in there. So they, you know, basically for everybody. So, and I love them. I just absolutely love them. So I'm going to pop these in, and they come in a resealable bag. So you get 60 gummies. It's a month's supply, guys. And they come in a resealable bag to keep them fresh. So again, it's saving the environment by having something that is easy to expose of, because it's just basically a bag. So yeah, so you've got selenium in here, you've got germinated green pea, you've got biotin, which is the #1 vitamin in the beauty industry that everybody's after. You've got folic acid, you've got zinc, you've got B12 and vitamin C in here, guys. You've probably watched me for ages, or you may be just watching me for the first time. The reason why I take these at roughly this time of night is because I want to make sure that I'm caffeine free at least 2 hours before I take them, and then I'm caffeine free 2 hours after I take them. So I take them at this time of night, because during the day I do have a coffee and may have something with caffeine in. So this way it just makes sure that I'm caffeine free, because caffeine unfortunately acts like a blocker, and it stops the biotin from being absorbed. So that's why they recommend that you caffeine free 2 hours before and 2 hours afterwards, because otherwise what is the point of taking your gummies if you've got caffeine in your system? Because then these are not going to be absorbed. They're just basically going to dissolve in your system and go through and not do anything, because you haven't managed to absorb the main ingredients in here. So it's worth being caffeine free. You could have collagen in the morning with your cup of coffee, that's no problem because it doesn't affect that, but unfortunately it does affect the biotin in the gummies. So I'm going to pop these in and I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. If I've given you value, resonate with you, or just entertained you, and you want to be in my appreciation jar to go into my drawer for the end of this month, then please find that little button, sprinkle this to your profile, come back and write the word SHARE in the comments to be added into my appreciation jar. I am going to shout out, there was a draw that I've done. I've gone through all the lives, I've gone through all the posts and videos of mine in the last month of June, and I did a little draw with those names, and the winner is Tracy Jensen. I've already spoken to her. She's given me her address, so a little something for her is going out this week, coming for her SHARE my content. So if you want to be in a chance to win a little something from me, you can have as many entries into my appreciation jar, which will give you many entries into my draw at the end of the month. The only criteria you got to do is when you sprinkle my live, my video, or any of my posts to your own profile, make sure you write the word SHARE all sprinkled in the comments on that post or that video or the live, so that I know that you've done it, because Facebook does not tell me who has SHARE. It tells me how many times it's been done, but it doesn't tell me who. So by you commenting on each of the posts, lives or videos that you do, then I know it's you, and then that gives you an entry into my draw. And that's the only criteria you've got to do to get into my appreciation jar, guys. And it really does help me, guys, and I do appreciate it so much, because it helps me get our mission out there. It helps me get people be aware of our products that we've got. So if there are people out there who have got skincare or makeup concerns, or people who are looking to help improve their hair, their skin, their nails, then we've got our supplements as well. So thank you. And also you're helping our biggest mission of all, and that is to support the non-profitable charity Supriya to help survivors of child sexual abuse, because 10% of every product that is sold through the website goes to Supriya to help them keep the online resources, in-person resources, the education, the prevention, all free on the web, all free. Everything you can access on the website is all free. Even in person is all free, guys, because it's all basically donated by the 10% or by donations that people do to Supriya, and I thank you for that very much. Okay, so I'm going to pop these in and I'm going to say goodnight. One. And I'm just going to basically let them dissolve on the cheeks of my mouth while I say goodnight. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope I've given you a lot of information. So remember, tomorrow morning, get up, look in the mirror, give yourself a high five, and don't criticise yourself, but give yourself some self-love. And I'll see you tomorrow.